what makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like? Let's suppose I do this often in vocational guidance of students. They come to me and say, well, we're getting out of college and we haven't the faintest idea what we want to do. So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Well, it's so amazing. As a result of our kind of educational system, crowds of students say, well, we'd like to be painters, we'd like to be poets, we'd like to be writers, but as everybody knows, you can't earn any money that way. Or another person says, well, I'd like to live an out-of-doors life and ride horses. I say, do you want to teach in a riding school? Let's go through with it. What do you want to do? When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that. And forget the money.
You know, what really took it from just being a random hobby to a passion for me is that I realized that there are just certain niche things that are part of our history that people don't capture, right? So, you know, everybody says, wow, these cars are in Nigeria. Well, yes, people were driving these cars many years ago. And in the near future, the way things are going, you know, cars might end up being all electric. And as Nigerians coming after us, there's no way to know historically what type of cars people were driving. In the next maybe 20 years, I'm hoping somebody will see the 1972 Porsche and be like, wow, which maybe to me might not be all that far off because it's only a few years, you know, before my own birth. But to somebody else who's maybe 15 years old, that's a long time. For them, I want them to be able to see these cars and be like, in Nigeria or in West Africa, people actually drove these cars. So it also still feeds into our maintenance culture as well. So when I heard, you know, what happens to these cars, people come and just butcher the cars for metal. And ultimately, the value of that metal to them might be a few $100,000. But from the perspective of preserving, you know, some type of motor car history in this country, I believe those cars are more than a few $100,000. So everywhere I've had the opportunity over the past year to kind of like, okay, bring me that old car and try to preserve it and try to bring it back to life. Anybody that knows that like artisans in Nigeria have a bit of a bad rap. Like, oh my God, they're unreliable. Oh, they do this. Oh, they do that. But I want people to see this and be like, oh my God, this was done in Nigeria. Besides documenting history, it's also a bit of a documentary on the work of our own artisans. So yes, we're showcasing the car, but we're also showcasing artisans in Nigeria, panel beaters, mechanics, electricians, rewire specialists, and everything that can bring this car back to life.
Just finished the shoots. There are like 4 vintage cars here, so we came to Eko Atlantic to get some dope shots. So which is I think that's more or less the footage you just saw. So we drove down from VI into Eko Atlantic to get some of these shots that you can see. So this is Thelma, and this is Mo also, as always. And Thelma is trying to get some dope shots. So we're done with the shoot, and it was an awesome shoot. You want to jump in?
What's up, guys? My name is Mohammed Awal. Please go to my YouTube channel.
Why you always plugging yourself?
Come up here.
Why you always plugging? Why you always
my
plugging?
YouTube channel.
Why you always plugging
Thelma
yourself?
Briggs, cause we're cool. Yes.
I'm not cool. Just go to my channel and subscribe. I'm a rebel. made a pass on.
made a pass on.
Woo! Please, can I see that? Not see. I was filming you.